Another one.
How to practice Python. I'm currently learning Python, still a noob, but I'm really enjoying the online course I'm following. However, I'm missing some practice opportunities to help me get really familiar with it and to check if I really understand what I just learned. The course I'm following has an assignment at the end of each chapter, but those assignments often only require 5 to 10 lines of code. I have also found a website with practice projects like building a hangman game, but the website just immediately gives you all the code. And sometimes uses some pretty advanced stuff I'm not ready for without notes for why certain lines were written. So that doesn't help me learn. That's a fact. My question is there some place I can find good practice projects for beginners? If there are any games where I could practice Python coding, that would be perfect. I heard these exist but can't find any. But any practice opportunity is welcome, preferably for free. But if it's worth it, paid options are welcome too. So I would say I'm going to start the clock. And there are like where you can practice Python. I would say, so one website that we're using at the beginning of the year before we transitioned into into Flutter mobile development, we were using Code Wars, right? Code Wars, CODEWARS.com, right? And they have all types of language on there, and it's like they have challenges and stuff like that. We call it kata, right? Kata means like practice, and I think Japanese or Chinese or something like that. Forgive me if I get the wrong language, but it is where you can practice, and they'll tell you if you're right or wrong. It's a good opportunity to learn. You could probably maybe go to freecodecamp.com. Then there's also a Udemy course for Python. I guess I'll share the name, although they haven't sponsored this, but I don't mind sharing this course because that is one of my favorite instructors on Udemy, Dr. Angela Yu. Shout out to Dr. Angela Yu. But she has the 100 Days of Python. I'm not sure if that's the course you're referring to, but it is an amazing course, and it does have like a small project at the end of every like module, but it gets more and more complicated as you go along. And then once you finish the course, the last 20 days there's a new project every single day, from building some type of blog to and then it has like some data challenges. The last 10 days before you get to the projects is all about data engineering and like NumPy, Matplotlib, stuff like that. So that is I think that is a good option for working on Python projects. And then they also offer like solutions and things like that. And then I would also say look to build something. You shouldn't like, one thing that that really bothers me is when people are trying to get their hands held into doing something. Like, go and do something that interests you, because a lot of times we're just trying to follow a guide, follow directions, but I don't think you're going to get much out of that, because you're not going to remember it. If you build something that is meaningful to you, then that is like, I'll tell you this. I was having a consultation call with somebody the other day, and they were thinking about either going into software engineering or quality assurance. And I was like, well, if I were you, because and this is coming from a QA person, right? I would say, if I were you, I would go into software engineering, because the opportunities like that you're going to have in software engineering, not only that you can work for a company, but you can also come up with your own ideas to build your own things as well, right? And here's the thing. With QA, you're kind of limited in that aspect, because you are at the mercy of the the developers, like someone has to build something in order for you to be able to test something. But as a software engineer, you are like you can work for a company, you can also build your own stuff. So I was saying, okay, and now the way that it can help you learn is to what interests you, what are you passionate about? And they said, oh, I'm passionate about cars. I said, okay, well, why don't you build something about cars that's going to help you? And at the beginning, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. Your code is going to suck, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Your code is going to suck, just like your testing is going to suck, just like whatever like you do in cybersecurity, it's going to suck because you just started. I remember when I first started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I absolutely sucked, right? But now I just suck less because I've been doing it for 4 years. I just suck less. Am I great? Absolutely not. But I'm better than I was on my very first day. Sometimes I doubt that though. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like worse than I was on my first day. But you get better over time. So you just have to start. And I said, why don't you if we work together, we can build something that interests you. And that way you're going to want to work on it. You're going to want to put in those 60 plus hours a week working on it. It's not going to be something like, oh, it's just like, they're telling me to do this and I just want to get it over with. I hate that mentality. I hate that mentality. Like when I hear that mentality, I'm like, this is me. This is exactly what I do.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
That's how I feel when I hear people like, oh, I just want to get it over. I just want to get it over. No. You want to work on something that's going to be meaningful to you, that you're going to be absolutely passionate about. So, and that was my advice. I'm like, let's build it. And then from that idea, I'm like, oh, and think about all the different things you can do with this idea about cars. Simple as that. All right. So I think that many different places that you can learn, but at the end of the day, you want to come up with your own idea, build something that you're passionate about, and then ask for feedback, ask for code reviews, ask for insight, ask for help. And with the tech community, someone is always willing to help you, because although we might be very, very introverted, but when you come to talking the stuff that we care about, we will not shut up. All right. So that is my advice to you, for you to get better and learn more about Python. All right. Alrighty then.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.